Okay, here we go. Day two, offensive install. Here's what we're putting in today. All right. So first thing, we're putting in the bend tag on our Washington Huskies or Stanford Cardinals. All right. So what the bend tag is let me get up go to this. All right. So if we go your tight end here. Fullback in. Okay. So our bend tag is going to put our fullback at the end of the last man on the line of scrimmage, all right? So whether it's a tight end, or don't necessarily think it has to be the defensive end, but towards the end of the formation. Okay. So if this is our formation, the bend tag puts our fullback outside of the tight end. So what we're going to have here is we are going to, he's going to be staying home. These two are going to combo back. Oh, excuse me, let me go back one. All right, so these two are going to combo back. These two are going to combo back. He's going to cut off and stay. He's going to cut off and stay. All right, he's going to aim for outside the tight end. Okay, and we're right there. Now, if, let's say that our tight end is, or defensive end, I should say. Let's say that our defensive end is outside here, all right, which then means that he's going to be in there. Now they're going to work, and they're going to go. Okay, so that means that this guy's probably going to be here. They're going to work here to there. They're going to work to there, and he's going to take him. Now, if he can, we're going to take his outside shoulder, seal him in. We're going to get there, and we're going to get our running back to the perimeter. The goal of the bend tag is to get the running back to the outside on the corner. If their corner has to step up and make a tackle, we feel like we're in a good spot. All right, so bend, we're trying to get that ball outside. Okay. All right, so you can see your different ways that it looks there. Okay, Stanford Cardinal. So whether we run it weak or strong, it's the same idea. You can see those tags there. All right, some looks at it. Here's how it looked last year. Okay, you can see. One thing we didn't do a good job of last year was blocking. They're bringing multiple guys off that edge to really force the ball to cut. They weren't going to let it get outside in that situation there. We got to block those guys with perimeter guys better. Okay, versus Merrill, an idea of what this looks like. Okay, this is a better example of what it's going to look like. Fullback kicks out, creases, ball bounces outside. Okay, and that's the goal for this play, is for the ball to bounce outside, not to cut up. Okay. This one cuts it back, but in reality, he should have carried it outside. If he takes it outside, it's a pretty good look. Okay, so the bend tag is designed for this ball to get outside. We call bend, we're trying to force it out there. Now I look at it. He cuts it back. Again, not the cut that we're looking for. All right, and I think we got one more. cuts it in this one, but this year we have a better idea of how we're attacking this. This is the right cut anyways. Okay. And we did it from a quarterback look. We'll skip that one. Okay. Again, design is to get it outside. Sticks with it. He does it on this one. You could cut vertical, but not until you get outside the end lineman. All right, don't have any clips of this, but thing we're going to put in is called Uno, so like an Uno reverse card. We call Washington Uno. We're going to fake the weak side wide zone to the left, and we're going to give a reverse coming back to the other side. Some things that you got to look at on this is that on this one, we need to take care of this force player. So, like, let's look upper left here. Our wideout has to look inside to up to take care of this. Now, if this guy goes screaming upfield, all right, one, we shouldn't be running that because it's not going to be there. But our goal is to pin this guy inside. We got to block him, and then we got to make a corner tackle. Hopefully this guy's over the top, and the corner drifts in, okay? All right, so our reverse Uno can run it off of Stanford or Stanford or Stanford Cardinal or Washington. Okay, stick trail. So stick trail. This one, we need to get in the vapor trail. Okay, so both of our passing game is in the vapor trail. All right, the base concept on the back side is going to be cross, which has number 2 running an outside release dig, and number 1 running a cross route looking at 15 to 18 on the far hashed numbers. Okay. All right. So that's stick trail. If we were to have a third person in, let's say that there is a F or something, he is going to run a stick route so that if this guy drifts out, we can just hit the stick route. So if it's a 3x1, we hit the stick route. We have a stick route. Okay. So you see some different variations of what this looks like, some different motions. The key is you have to get into the vapor trail and you're out at 5. If the corner, so our read on this is the corner. If the corner is sitting, all right, hole shot. If he's sitting and the safety is drifting over the top, now we're working, we're here to there and hitting that cross route. Okay. If that cross road is somehow covered, we have a backside dig coming open late. All right. Running back, if you're lined up to the protection, burst, or away from it, flare. Okay. Different variations. All right. I like this. This is a great way to get any guy we want the ball. Okay. So we run it with a tight end wing. It's like stealing, right? And we're going to cover that guy. Get that ball out there to a fullback, to a Jackson, to Zineker, to somebody like that out there. Okay, another example. To the top of the field here. Corner bails, rip it. Get it out there quick. Make that safety come down and make a tackle. All right, we'll take 5 yards in the run game. We'll take it in the pass game. Okay, bottom of the field, same thing. Outside release, they get soft. Okay, easy. Great way to start a drive motion into it. Look at that. Motion into it. Get that corner backed off. He doesn't know what to do. Rip it. Okay, good stuff. No return motion. No one's going to cover it. Okay, cop. So now, similar to what we're doing on the stick trail, except you got some options now. Your eyes are on this corner. This corner back pedals, we break out. Now the first part of it is we're running a corner route, so a vertical push corner route instead of a fade. Now, if this safety is playing over the corner route, we turn it into an out route and break it out. Don't run into the corner. Okay, so he's got a corner route. If this corner bails, we break out. If the corner is sitting, we get there and we turn in. All right. The only time that we will break in is if we turn in and that guy is there, then we will break in. Now, the other part of this is you cannot get here, fake in, and then go out. Your quarterback's going to end up throwing the ball where he shouldn't have. All right. You make a read, and even if it's the wrong read, you go with it. At least the quarterback can get to somebody else. Cross on the backside. Okay, cross on the backside. All right. There's some different examples of what it looks like. Okay. Corner is still looking at him. He turned inside. Bottom of the field. I think he could have broke out, but that's okay. He didn't like it. Turn inside. Ball got tipped. He catches it. Makes a play. Okay, we're looking to the top of the field. All right. Corner bails. Rip it out. Bottom of the field. Nope, top of the field. Corner bails. Throw it out. All right. So that's our install for today. Nice and easy. A lot of short passes. All right. Get guys out in space. Let them do their thing.